Netflix will be internationally releasing The Alienist on Thursday, April 19, and viewers can watch it from at 8 a.m. in Britain. The show initially premiered in the US back in January and is based on the 1994 novel of the same name by Caleb Carr. The Alienist is set in New York City during the so-called Gilded Age in the mid-1890s and sees a bumping off young male prostitutes in a series of brutal murders. New York's police commissioner is left deeply concerned by the gruesome crimes and calls on the criminal psychologist and his team to investigate the case. How many episodes are in The Alienist? Who is in the cast of The Alienist? Drive. Laszlo Chrysler, Daniel Brühl, star of Rush, Captain America, Civil War. Daniel Brühl leads the cast as the titular character, who is an early version of what's now a criminal psychologist. He spearheads the investigation in a race against time to catch the before they strike again. Speaking about the role, which has garnered comparisons to Sherlock Holmes and Sigmund Freud, he told InWire, Dr. Laszlo Chrysler is a very multi-layered, twisted character. He's bright and smart on the one hand, and then incredibly vulnerable and emotional on the other. It is a very interesting journey from episode 1 to 10 where you will find out about his motivations, his demons and his past. The Alienist episode 10 preview. John Moore, Luke Evans. Beauty and the Beast and the Girl on the Trains. Luke Evans takes on the role of newspaper illustration John Moore, who is also helping Dr. Chrysler the case. Reflecting of how Moore fits into the world of the Alienist, the Hollywood actor explained, Moore has to prove to Chrysler and to himself and to the team and to the aunts that he has a reason to be there. And so Moore uses his ability to open doors that Chrysler would never be able to open. His charm factor. The fact that he drinks in some of these places allows him to access to people and to barmen and to prostitutes and to all these, the underbelly of society, the other people in the story would not be able to get access to. Sarah Howard, Dakota Fanning. Critically acclaimed actress Dakota Fanning of Man on Fire and Effie Gray fame plays Sarah Howard, the third person in the central team tracking down the Sarah is a secretary who yearns for more in her life and hopes to become New York City's first female police detective. As the only female in the New York Police Department, so much of her story is about finding her place in society as a woman and compromising her hopes and dreams, Fanning told Daily News. She added, Sarah is constantly challenging the norm. So she sees someone challenging the norm in Chrysler with his new treatments. Theodore Roosevelt, Brian Garrity with roles in HBO's Boardwalk Empire and The Hurt Locker. Brian Garrity portrays the newly appointed police commissioner Theodore Roosevelt. Roosevelt drafts in Dr. Chrysler to use his new techniques of police investigation and science to find the perpetrator behind the ings. Other cast members in The Alienist include Robert Ray Wisdom as Cyrus Montrose, Douglas Smith as Marcus Isaacson, Matthew Shear as Lucius Isaacson, Koryanka Kilcher as Mary Palmer and Matt Lintz as Stevie Taggart. The Alienist drops on Netflix on Thursday, April 19.